All right. All right. We got some news today. We got some pretty unfortunate news today. And it sucks, but as you guys read the title, yeah, the abandoned trailers app got delayed, which is strange, but may have been expected. If you guys looked into just if you guys really theorize all this stuff and just like how secretive all this stuff has been, this may have been the plan from the beginning. So I just want to get into all this stuff and just look at the source of where we're getting this information from, which is from your boy Hasan himself, the game director of Blue Box Games Studios. He's the one who came up on Twitter, did another video again, and this time it wasn't to prove that he was a real person. This time it was to delay the game, and a significant enough delay, especially because these last few days have felt so long, So, yeah, so it's delayed to August, and it's like, man, it's very, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hold up, let me fix the camera. Yeah, man. It's so unfortunate, man. It's so unfortunate. I'm not happy about all this, but like I said, it's something that I kind of expected, honestly. Is there a manager for my live? Let me see. Okay, no, get out of this. Hold on, let me see if I can pull the chat over here. Okay, so what we got here? What we guys saying in the chat here? I want to go over the video he dropped real quick, though. All right, so we're waiting for a PlayStation event now. Delayed the app by two days this week, then to August today. Makes no sense. That's true. At this point, it's got to be a new Silent Hill with Konami being quiet and Sony being quiet. There's no way it's not. What else we got here? Yeah, exactly. It's weird to delay it by a few days originally and then push it super far, But that's the type of stuff we're dealing with right now. So, yeah, let's just get into the video. Let's watch what he dropped on Twitter, Mr. Hasan, and let's see what he has to say, and let's see if we believe him. Like this guy, there's something up with this guy. He comes up on Twitter making these videos. It's like, I'm not trying to say, because the whole actor conspiracy thing is still a thing. He kind of looks like a model. That's kind of weird to say, but he does look kind of like a model. Like, he has like the turtleneck on right now in this video. Like, it looks like very it's a little strange, but hey, it is what it is. Let's hear him. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's get into it. Let me see if I can hear this.
Hello everyone, I'm Hasan from Blue Box Game Studios, the game director for Abandoned. The last 2 weeks was really stressful to us. The team is very tired. We were hoping to release the app today, and I know that a lot of you have been looking forward to it, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. However, I've decided to delay the app until August. That is when the first trailer will also be released. We just wanted to give you a solid first impression of the game. Right now the app isn't quite there yet. We really wanted to have it meet our own expectations first. There are also last minute bugs that we had to deal with. The localization isn't fully completed yet. So yeah, I hope you understand. I'm sorry for this, and thank you for your support.
Okay, there you have it. You got it straight from him himself. So there you go. They're saying that they weren't confident in their product, all this stuff. I don't know, man. This is also weird. All right, John Constantine, thanks so much for that. My camera keeps messing up. It looks like nothing was announced today, but I'm still confident that something will be announced this summer. Me too. I don't think this is over. I think there's a lot more to be seen about this this project, basically. Give me 1 second. Let me fix the camera again. Sorry about that. The camera just messes up all the time, and it's probably going to do that the entire stream. Okay, so what do we have here? We have him saying, this is all ARG in my mind. There's things that aren't black and white. The things just aren't black and white, which is interesting, yeah, because someone mentioned his shirt. His shirt is black in the first video, and in this video, his shirt is white. I'm telling you, man, I seen people in the comments. Let's look at some of the replies. I want to see some of the replies on this tweet. All right, let's go look. See what people are saying. Let's zoom in, too. Let's get this big. All right. Don't know what that says. I can't read that. Okay. Jeff, it's Hasan. Tell him the truth. Okay. I mean, see, like someone said, he's kind of cute, not going to lie. The thing about it is, like, again, that guy kind of goes into, like, the whole thing. He's an actor, you know? Like, he kind of just looks like a model. I don't know. But, you know, that's to each his own. All right. What the hell? Good actor. I like that. It's going to give a good picture. It's a nice picture. Okay. You know, people crying, saying no. I mean, I'm on the boat too. It sucks. Like, I'm not happy about this at all. But, you know, it is what it is. I actually had a lot. Like, today I was planning to do, like, honestly, like, probably a 12-hour live stream, just, like, playing this thing or whatever and just seeing exactly what, you know, exactly, like, I want to dissect it with you guys live, and I made the thumbnail for it and everything. I was pretty excited for it, but hey, it is what it is, you know. I expected this. I definitely kind of expected something to go wrong. Like, I just didn't. There was too much silence in the past few days. Like, yesterday I was about to hop on live or just make a video or something, and I was just gonna, like, talk about, like, what I expect for today. And I'll tell you right now, this was on the list of, like, basically nothing happening. Was definitely on the list, but it was something I did not want to happen. I didn't really want that to happen. I wanted the thing, like, to bare minimum, at least release the app. And if the app had barely anything in it that was, like, very substantial, at least it would have been something, you know? It would have been something. But I don't really know what to make of it now. It's just kind of like, it sucks. I don't know. Yeah, so what we have here. We said at the exact same time. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. He keeps looking left in every video. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. This dropped exactly at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you know what else was? Like, I don't know where to find this this countdown. There was a countdown on a random, like, YouTube channel that was, like, a blue box. It had the logo and everything, but it looked really weird. It had, like, a crazy looking, like, graphic. I thought it was fake, and I still think it's fake, but it is very convenient that that timer was counting down to 10 a.m. and this dropped exactly at 10 a.m. That's really weird. I don't know. I don't know what they were timing that with. Maybe they were timing it with whenever the PlayStation Store updates or something. I don't really know, but I don't even think that makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know. That's a weird coincidence that this video dropped exactly at, you know, the time that it did. So the countdown went 0-0 exactly when Hasan posted. Yeah. So hey, keep a lookout, guys. I'm telling you, like, at this point, anything could be a clue. At this point, that's where I'm feeling. Like, even the fake accounts and everything, you know, obviously you be smart about it, but definitely keep an eye out for what these people are saying and doing around there, because we don't know who is behind any of these things. It could be anybody. Man, this is just like, just watching this screen here, just seeing this guy do this. The thing about this video that I think about instantly is like, couldn't he just done this video not staring at this gray wall? Could he just please just do it, like, in front of computers at least, like where you see his team behind him or something? I just don't know, man. I don't know. Strange, very strange. There's Morse code on the countdown channel now. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So disappointing. Yeah, dude. Super disappointing. Yeah, let me go watch let me go watch that live stream. Can anyone drop the link of that live stream that has a countdown or the Morse code thing going on right now? Because I don't have the link. I don't know where. You said my hype levels are gone now. Listen, I don't think your hype should definitely be down because obviously we have nothing today. All we have is this, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only thing they tweet today. They tweet nothing else. But I don't think this means anything significant that, like, this is not gonna, like, this is not real or anything. Now, I do think this is still gonna happen and everything, but yeah, hold up. I'm trying to look for this link. Someone says, here's the link. Can I here's the link, but there's no link. Sorry, guys. Okay. Just join now. Okay. Now I am done with hype and waiting. When they decide to show it, I am good with it. It was fun and hyped until it lasted. Another delay and more cryptic stuff are becoming annoying. Yes. Update website. The website's updating soon, they say. Did they tweet that? Let me go see that. Where did they say this? Probably reply to somebody. Let's see. No. I don't see any confirmation of them updating the website right now. But, like, guys, look at that. That's so perfect, bro. Like, the 10 a.m., that's perfect. All right, let me go look that up. Go on YouTube. Abandoned game countdown. Look that up. Which channel? Is this the channel? Abandon the game? Yeah, this is it. That's it. Wow. It says scam. People are saying it says scam.
Bothers me to listen to.
7780. Oh, let me fix the camera again. Sorry. No. These channels could be the next stage of the ARG, or it could be fake. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, sorry guys. My green screen is fine. It's my camera literally. This thing is possessed. This camera's literally possessed. It literally changes settings by itself without anyone touching it. So this camera might be part of the ARG too. I'm not really sure, but nah. So they're saying that this video we're watching on the live stream right now, that thing is looped. And what are we saying? That's a fake stream. What the fuck are you doing here? Guys, I mean, I don't know. I can't really tell you if it's a fake stream or not. I really can't, because I at this point, I mean, what's fake, what's real, you know? I mean, yeah, exactly. It could be fake. Listen, from right now, like, to me, I think it's fake, but to be fair, that tweet dropped right when this countdown on this live stream went to 0. So I don't know what to make of it, you know? I really don't know what to make of that. This man look like a robot, bro. You like see right through his eyes. I don't know. It's like very, very spooky. That's what I'm saying. Like, he dropped the tweet right when it happened. And I'm gonna tell you right now. How do you figure out this Morse code? I don't know. I'm not the guy to know how to do that. But people are just saying the Morse code says scam. So we could just take what they're saying as the truth, I guess. I mean, I really don't know. I'm not, again, I don't really know anything about that. Okay. Find the website. Okay, anybody have any other ideas, anything else right now? The dots and dashes are Morse code. Okay. The fun part is that delaying and continuing the cryptic trend is just making people believing it more and a legit Silent Hill game. Sorry, I suck at reading. But yes, I agree. I 100% agree. That's the thing about this, is that them delaying this just goes deeper, and it's helping the entire theory. And yeah, it might be Knack 3, which is exactly what we want, you know? His beard looks different from what we saw a week ago. I mean, hey, listen, it's facial hair, and facial hair changes all the time. When I did this, I think my mustache was a little bit more grown out, you know? Time does affect things, so let's not, you know. But let's see, let's compare the man's beard from before. Oh, you can see them right there. Look at that. Let's look at this. Can I scroll over to this? Oh, shoot. I can't scroll left and right, but you can see that, right? Look at those two. He's definitely a little bit more scruffy in the new one, right? How long ago from each other are they?
Hello, everyone.
This is June 21st. This is
Hello, everyone. I'm
today,
Hasan from Blue Box
25th.
Game Studios, the game director for Abandoned. The last two.
What are you guys thinking on that? You think there's enough difference between his facial hair in these two videos, you know? You're saying after this live stream ends, this one right here, that the thing happens? I don't know, man. Oh, you're saying this is where people are saying the website's being updated. Updates regarding the app are undergoing processes on our website shortly. Let's go check their website. Obviously, I don't think this place is real, but if this thing updated today or anytime soon, I don't know, man. This little live stream might be something, but I doubt it, but we'll see. They got one thing right. So then we'll have a state of song. Okay. Someone's saying it's 100% ARG, but it's not Silent Hill. Hey, it's an ARG, so that's all we know. It's cryptic, and I don't know what else deserves this, you know? What else? I don't know if a brand new IP deserves this type of treatment. Like I don't know who would do an ARG for a brand new game. That just sounds kind of weird to me. There's just a lot of time and effort put into something that's, you know, not proven, not gonna make sales, you know. I feel this has to be something for, you know, that people are really waiting for. Okay. Is everyone on the subreddit has collectively lost their minds at this point? Absolutely. Absolutely. That is 100% a fact right there. Oh my god. Hasan's sussy. You know, he's sussy for sure. What if when the app date, the website, and the video is literally the end of the PT? Yeah, man. I don't know. Bro, yeah, I see that. That's another thing too, right? That the app got delayed till August. I mean, let's ask the audience. What was released in August of 2014? That was PT for you guys, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're trying to match up the dates. For all your work on this, I think this ends the link to PT and Kojima. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Super Chat. I really, really appreciate that. What do you mean by that? Do you guys think this ends the whole conspiracy or what? My camera just messing up for real now. Oh, we're back, boys. Sorry, like again, camera's possessed. I need to do something about that. I don't know what to do, but yeah, gotta do something about it. Okay. Disappointed with the delay. I'm totally disappointed with the delay too. It's ridiculous. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Anyone coming in new? This is a scam. Mark my words. What part of it is a scam? Like at this point, like let's be real, right? Let's be absolutely real with each other right now. At this point, you guys still think this is an indie game? Like, does anyone really believe this is an indie game? Like, I think now it's harder to believe that this is an indie game than it is being all this stuff we're making it to be, like the Kojima thing or Silent Hills or whatever. That is, at this point, that's easier to believe than it is to believe that this is just some indie game. I don't buy that. That's some nonsense. They had years to make this, and they can't even show screenshots, even Resident Evil Village leak stuff. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's Capcom versus supposedly a baby studio, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. If the app release on August 12th, yep, I see you. Thank you so much for the super chat there, the T Prince. Blue Box Reddit, there is a telephone number threat. What does that mean? Uh-oh. A telephone number threat? What does that mean? Oh, here we go. Don't be doing stuff. this thing found me, bro. Can I open this giant? It's so little. Aw. But there you go. Look at that. So that's a fun little. Waiting for that, be like, well, it's not like that. That's not how it is. Okay, don't want to miss anything. Okay, Sony would never allow them to give such an early release date for an app if they're not ready, and then them being indie devs to partner with Sony. Shuhei Yoshida is involved, but he never tweeted. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Shuhei should say something about this. Where are you, Shuhei? Come on. Cybersecurity on gridlock over at Konami. No T-spills over that way. Yeah. But you guys checked out that merch though, right? What do you guys think about that Konami shop? Let me look that up. Can I link this up here? Konami shop. Konami shop. Let's see. The official Konami shop. At this point, it's definitely like, come on, guys. It's definitely Silent Hill. It's definitely Kojima. Because I think there just has to be a bigger effort to denounce it. Let me refresh this nonsense. No updates on that website. The Konami shop. All right, here we go. Pre-order now. When are these things dropping, you know? What do we got here? What we saying? Kojima can make a Silent Hill game, question mark? I mean, he can. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible in different ways. He said MVG's tune changed big time. Now he's Team Real. I think he always been Team Real. I just feel like he had to. He just like guessed himself because they try to get him, bro. They definitely try to get him with that whole phone call and that whole like they followed him on Twitter. It's like, bro, that's weird. That's weird. Oh, you're talking about this live stream still? Listen, whoever's running this live stream, they happy, bro. They're happy right now because they're definitely getting a lot of traction to their live stream by doing this. I mean, hey, it's fun. I mean, this thing is so cryptic, and it seems that there's just no regulation that anyone right now can hop on and just do whatever they want and be successful with whatever misinformation they want to throw out there, you know? Remember, this is all about the half truths, the misinformation, the media, you know? It's all about that stuff. More than anything, it's about that stuff right now. So there's new Morse code. What are we saying now? If you guys, what is Morse code saying? 'Cause I know before it said what did it say before? Like fake or something? Scam. It was scam. Okay, that Stranding trailer has MGS music in it. Anyone who thinks some Konami deal isn't happening is an idiot. Oh man. Maybe we have to figure out the Morse code to find the name of the app on the store. I don't know. But you know what's also just weird is that I was able to look up on my PS5 Abandoned, and it popped up before like a few days ago, but like whenever they said they pulled it off the store, it definitely was pulled off because I haven't been able to find anything about Abandoned on the store anymore. But I used to be able to. PlayStation experience until August. That is a long wait. So there's that whole theory, right? So let's talk about the theory that let me just put this full screen for you guys. On YouTube you can't put like how you on Twitch you could put like the chat and the video. Is that possible? No. Just go for details. Oh, it's doing this. No. I'll just put in theater mode. Well, that still doesn't do anything. Whatever. No, not that. Sorry. I'm going to get back to what I was saying here. Whatever. Where were we at? Oh, my theory. So yeah, what I was saying is about the PlayStation. That basically people were saying that this trailers app was gonna be an app where we could watch trailers. So basically, they were gonna do like an integrated app on the PS5 where you could watch the next PlayStation event, which would be PlayStation Experience or State of Play or something like that. I always kind of felt that was like not true because it's like you serious? Unless that thing was gonna start off with showing off the new Kojima game or Silent Hills or something, then it would have made sense. Like, okay, here's other trailers, but it's like, why would Sony use this? Guys, this is nothing that people understand. This entire situation is very niche. Like, this isn't some like ginormous thing that everyone knows, you know? So it's like, why would they want to market their next show in this little within this like whole conspiracy? Like, it's like that's not. But they want to show Horizon, they want to show God of War and all these things. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what the event's gonna be about, not about Silent Hills only, you know? So I'm pretty like I don't know. I just always feel like the idea that the app being the PlayStation, like the PlayStation Experience app or something, that didn't make no sense to me. That's what's my opinion. They now canceled the app since the star of the showcase got leaked. What is that? A trailer could be shown on a PlayStation Store landing page. Does anyone have any information of if anything's up on the PlayStation Store right now? Like anything that has to do with Abandoned at all? Reality bends to my will, but my mind is delusional. I like that. It's a good little quote there. Where we at? If you guys can, make sure you guys hit the like button. That really helps out the video, helps out the stream, helps out my channel. I really appreciate that. PSX is going to be on June 28th. Any real proof of that anywhere? Anyone know? Anyone know when this supposedly this PlayStation Experience is going to happen? Didn't PlayStation Experience happen in December all the time? I don't know. That's weird. And didn't we just get the leaks about that whole thing or whatever was patented, or it was something like that? That's why people are even bringing up PlayStation Experience up. Okay. Blue box screen is looking like when the world switches over to the other world in Silent Hill. Hey, maybe. Okay. Yeah, it is possible even with the statement of delayed, they might still drop it silently from PT. Don't trust the news. They already got them. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Right now, we're at a point where believing is just kind of hard. To believe anyone is a little difficult. I'll go look at the Japan Twitter. An hour ago, we got the news. That's super loud in my ears. Sorry about that. Pause that. What is this? What is this?
I heard you peed in Jerry's bed, and now you're looking for new sheets?
What is this? This is like a meme.
Nobody's judging. But they do have you set now, and they'll be looking for you. These streets will eat your ass up, boy. They will eat it right up.
Kept you waiting, huh?
What is this? This looks so ugly. What? Yes, sir. Yeah, this is what Blue Box was working on the whole time, guys. Look. There it is. Woo! This is it. This was the game the whole time. Good stuff. Wow. Heat. I like that. Let's get it. Beautiful. What a beautiful trailer, guys. So what did you want me to look at this for? Oh, God. Listen, this page is fake, bro. This page is fake. You guys gotta let this go. The Blue Box Game Studios Japan is a absolutely fake. The fakest page I've seen in my life. And hey, I mean, it's not saying much when we have this guy sitting here, you know, turtleneck and everything, talking about, yeah, sir, you know, I don't know. Team Real So Live, absolutely. Hey, you know, I know there's new people coming in. Let's watch the video together. Let's do it again, right? So I'll give you guys the news once again. This morning, we're supposed to get an app for the a trailers app for this whole abandoned situation by Blue Box Game Studios. But then we have our homeboy here at exactly 10 a.m. today. Let me click on the tweet so you can see. He dropped this at 10 a.m. on the dot today. And it's a video of him basically just delaying the game and just bringing that news to us. So let's watch that again, right?
Hello everyone, I'm Hasan from Blue Box Game Studios, the game director for Abandoned. The last 2 weeks was really stressful to us. The team is very tired. We were hoping to release the app today, and I know that a lot of you have been looking forward to it, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. However, I've decided to delay the app until August. That is when the first trailer will also be released. We just wanted to give you a solid first impression of the game. Right now the app isn't quite there yet. We just wanted to have it meet our own expectations first. There are also last minute bugs that we had to deal with. The localization isn't fully completed yet. So yeah, I hope you understand. I'm sorry for this, and thank you for your support.
It's just so random. Like it was so close. Like you do this on the day of. Usually when something gets delayed, they delay it before the date of when they said it. So just imagine you're waiting for a game or something, and it's like, let's say, you know, there's games that have been delayed all the time. When was the last time you've ever saw a game or like something releasing, and on the day of, that's when they go like, oh yeah, it's delayed. Like, yeah, we delayed it. It's not coming out today. It's like, what? That's just so random. That's just random. That's just weird. I don't know about that. The white turtleneck kills me, bro. The dude looks funny, bro. Like, he just looks, I don't know, like I said, he just looks like a model, bro. He just looks like he just got off the runway. He's just hype, you know? What's up, everybody? But yeah, dude, it doesn't help, man. It doesn't help with people saying that he's an actor and stuff when, you know, when he comes pulled up with the beautiful porcelain turtleneck, you know? And then like how people were saying, like in the last video, his shirt was black. Oh, sorry. And then in this video, his shirt's white. People were saying like it's a symbolism of like showing like not everything's black and white, you know? They're stalling us. Yeah, Sony has said nothing. Yeah, that's Resident Evil in the background. Yeah, Sony could say something about it, but that's up to them. I mean, that's not up to us. You know, that's up to them. But again, at the end of the day, the reason why they haven't said anything is I just don't know. This within this whole ARG, everyone's being very cautious because I think they're like, okay, because I honestly, like, I really wasn't there for the Moby Dick thing or like the MGS5 thing. Like, I was there, but I wasn't like pay attention to the news at that point, specifically on that game. So I didn't really know how long the ruse was and how deep it went. I definitely know, like, they were like, oh, GDC, that's when we're gonna show, and then, like, you know, they had Hakeem Mogren, which is an actor, take off the bandages. He had like the whole interview with Jeff Keighley where he's showing them screenshots, and like he like freaks out like, ooh, like, because he saw the Fox engine on there and everything. Like, I knew all that, but I don't know how deep it went. But I think this time they're trying to do it again, but they're trying to do it this time like insanely, which I appreciate. Because realistically, like, Death Stranding, right? The reason, like, so this is another theory, right? So if you still don't believe this, and you're probably like, oh, it's not Silent Hill, something else, right? So my thing is, it can't be anything original. Like, it has to be a sequel, because you're not going to put this much effort into an ARG for something that's original. Because look at Death Stranding, right? Death Stranding, when they announced it, that was straight up. Like, that wasn't something that they sat there and like did all this crazy weird stuff with. They kind of basically showed it. It was definitely kind of cryptic, because the cryptic part about Death Stranding was just the fact that Death Stranding is a game that's just unconventional, even as it's released right now. That's a game that's not like any other game that exists. You just walk around, and there's barely combat, and it's more about the story and the atmosphere. So the game was just cryptic just by nature. But when it comes to, you know, MGS5, it's like that was a game being waited for years. So it's like that's where you're able to have fun with it and have a fun release and do like an ARG with. Same thing with something like with Silent Hill, which I think is even more of a super hype thing, because it's like Silent Hill's been gone forever and it's never actually been good for a very long time. So we're waiting for that. So that's my whole thing on it, guys. So I don't know what else are you guys saying here. I believe in some coincidences, damn, but with zero actual reveal of what the project is, I can't be 100%. 77 AD Studio, yeah, that was the other fake studio, which they did honestly a pretty poor job with, in my opinion, on PT, because I don't remember PT's rollout being like this strung out. Like, it was very much just like that whole Gamescom trailer, like, hey, here's this, and that's it. And it wasn't like, there wasn't that much more of it. If there was, let me know. I'm not really sure. This mystery has gotten more attention than the whole E3, absolutely. Because guess what? E3 was not interesting at all. That was boring. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Yeah, PT was in August. That is 100% correct. 100% correct. And this will be out in August. This means Abandoned is not a new thing. What do you mean? What do you mean Abandoned is not a new thing? The game's alpha on Steam for different games that company supposedly made is really cryptic to the average person. Alphas could be... Oh man, this is moving. Been glitched. Okay. True, the delay destroyed the hype for me, but I expected it. Yeah, it's something you had to expect. Yeah, something you had to expect. You couldn't have just... Like, I don't know, they've been so fishy about this entire situation that it's like... Nah, I don't know. 204863. 204863. Right. This is my third stream on this channel. Hey, yeah, nice that you're here. I really appreciate that. And Joniel, I really appreciate that. Or John Lay, I think that's how you say your name. Summer Games Fest and Xbox were the best at E3. Summer game, like, what do I say on E3? I think E3 in general was bad, and I think the reason why it's bad and has been bad for the past few years, and let's be honest, once Sony pulled out, it was the lifeblood of that whole event. Because like every single year, you were waiting for E3, and you're waiting for Sony to pop up on that stage. Because every year, bro, I don't care what anyone says, bro. Every single year since I've been watching E3 since like PS3 days. Like actively watching them, I don't care how whack or weird Wonder Book and the PlayStation Move and all that stuff was. To me, I was hyped for everything. I was hyped for all that stuff, bro. All of it. Do we realistically think this could be Silent Hills? Yes. Did we not get something from Konami saying there would be a reveal of Silent Hill in July though? I don't know. I didn't see that one. They just uploaded a new trailer some seconds ago. Check it out now. Where? On Twitter? Ah, shit. On their website? No, don't see it there. This stream is still popping off, going crazy. Where's this new trailer at? So no app, no app. Nah, there's no app. Not right now, there's no app. Yo, why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. I just can't. When I'm talking, I usually look around. I'm not looking at the chat. The link I'm showing you gives you proof of Silent Hill. Where's the link at? I'm looking at Hasan's PSN account right now, and it shows he played a game called Abandoned. Is there? How do I look at that? Can you look at the PlayStation Network through web? Because I can look at it with everybody. So I can look at my phone, but I want you guys to see it too. And what was his name? Sneaky Warrior or something like that? How do I do any of this? The Nuare Studio. We are real people. Yeah, bro. I see that, like the meta human thing, where they just keep saying like we're real humans. Like, uh-oh. I think they're playing with that whole idea of like the deep fake thing and like, yeah, just a misinformation world, you know? Yeah, honestly, guys, I think a good way if you guys want me to reply to what you're saying is either do the at me, like at my name, because it highlights it, or you could just do the, you know, you could do the super chats, which I'll appreciate too. What the hell is this? Hasan. Here we got Hasan. I wonder why they're doing that. Here he is. He's in the chat, guys. I mean, Hasan's right there. Yeah, you guys ask him yourself, you know? Thumbnail's so dumb. Hey, I mean, that's you got to be dumb, bro. It's called click-through rate. It's YouTube. I'm telling you, bro, like, the entire internet runs on all the misinformation and sensationalism and all that stuff. This how it all works. It's all built like that from the core of the algorithms within all these social media platforms. The best way to get away from all this stuff is to go off the grid and don't be on the internet at all. But the rest of the world runs on the algorithm and runs on the power of the media and everything. Entertainment. Entertainment is one of the strongest and the most influential things in this world. So thumbnails and all these things they're gonna be crazy. They're gonna have to be. They're gonna have to be. Because once I chose to be on this platform, I chose to sell myself to the algorithm. And anyone who says they're not, they're doing it subconsciously. We're all doing it. It's all manipulation. It's all controlled by Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. That's facts. This was translated from the radio and PT, and I feel this adds to the ARG of this. What was? I bet Hasan is a male model hired by Kojima. I think so too, bro. Why do Blue Box say an update from Hasan and not an update from the lead developer? Bit weird. Like, Hasan is a meme, right? He's a meta-human. The nanobots, you know? Think about that. This is ARG. Hola, Junior. Thanks for being here, guys. Guys, I really appreciate you guys so much. Really, really do. Really, really appreciate you guys. This is cool, man. This is really cool. At the end of the day, I love the fact that I'm even being able to sit down and talk to you guys. This is really cool. The nano machines, that's what it was. I'm talking too much. I'm not saying much, yo. Hasan, you better go tell your doppelganger on Twitter to, you know, your clone or whatever you are. Go tell your masters that we're on to them. Don't you think PlayStation and Konami would have intervened in this situation? I will say absolutely this one thing. Konami, if you guys know Konami, they're the number one people to like try to sue everybody. They would be so fucking pissed about this. They would be so mad about this, and they would do something. They would do something. But instead, they're dropping merch, as we can see here. But instead, they're dropping merch. And I will also say, right, because people were like, oh, like, it's like, oh, they're a corporation, they have this stuff. I just feel like, in my opinion, I just feel like the timing of this dropping and this whole conspiracy popping off, it's just too convenient too, bro. Read my last 3 comments for a translated radio broadcast. It's kind of hard, man. The chat just keeps moving. Let's see. I could try to find the rest of your things. I can't find your things. What if there's clues in the merch? I mean, people have tried that already. They've I've seen a picture where they put like the skateboard because it has S on the skateboard, and there's a picture that said Silent Hill, and then the S on the skateboard said S, so Silent Hills. But I mean, I don't really know if I could buy into all that. This whole situation seems weird because it is weird. There's a YouTube video where all PT radio is translated. Sorry guys, my typo, kind of typing fast. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I didn't know what to see you said. I only know if that Masahiro Ito is working for them. Whatever game it is going to be amazing. Monster designs. Yeah, the monster designs should definitely be good. They clowning on us. Hey, maybe they are, right? Yeah, bro, exactly. So you're asking the question, didn't they do a presentation? Nah, they didn't. Just announced a delay. Yeah, that's all they did. And that's what I'm saying. You just don't delay something the day of. If they were to delay this 2 days ago, or at least yesterday, or last night, or something, it would have made more sense. Let me see that. Let's refresh this. Let's see what's popping up now. All right, we got Jason Schreier saying, seems pretty clear that this isn't some grand conspiracy. It's a guy who promised too much, got more attention than he ever thought he would, thanks to a string of wild coincidences, and this is now in way over his head. Wow, really? Okay. And they did not do a Q&A video. They did not do their Q&A video. They didn't do anything. But Kojima doesn't work for Konami anymore. I know he doesn't. He's independent. He's independent. That doesn't mean anything, though. It's money, bro. It's money. It's entertainment. It's all entertainment, bro. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment. They know that stuff. They know that. It's all money. They cut deals for people left and right, so you don't know. You don't know. Jason's either full of crap or in on it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do think there's people who just like, they look at this stuff, they see the guy, they kind of just feel sad, you know? Oh, man. They feel bad for the guy. They feel bad for the whole situation. Like, oh, man, whatever. I don't think so. It said, try to buy a skateboard the day of, but it wouldn't let me. The banner said you could pre-order, wouldn't even let me go anywhere. It didn't have a link. I don't know what's up with that. I remember, from what I heard, it just sold out very quickly. That's from what I heard. So maybe there could be that situation. I mean, we all know that situation. Like, look at the PS5, how it's selling really quickly, and it's just impossible to even, get a hold of. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's something like that, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what this. I don't think they have the skateboard here at all. I don't even think they advertise it anymore. It's just these shirts. You got the pyramid head pillow. You want to cozy up with your pyramid head. It better be Kojima because these guys are playing with volcanoes. Yeah, they are. They are. Damn, you call out of work for this? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for anyone who like really prepped a lot. I mean, all I prepped was a thumbnail. I made a thumbnail for this today because I thought I was gonna be playing this today. I thought I was just gonna do a live stream, like a 12-hour live stream of us just sitting here trying to figure out the trailers and everything. But now we're just continuing the same thing we've been doing, which is, you know, chasing these guys' every movement, you know. Okay. It doesn't make sense that Konami would hire Kojima after going over budget multiple times if it was all about money. Again, it's been what, like six years or something like that since they worked with him or whatever. You know, again, bro, money and companies change every day or every year at least. They change their goals or whatever. You never know if PlayStation came to them. I don't know, bro. That again, let's be honest. No one in the chat runs a corporation, bro. Like you guys don't know how this all works. Like we don't know. Like everything we know from these corporations is what they tell us or what we hear from articles and stuff like that. What actually happens, it's human. That's human. That's human interaction with each other. That's all scheming and stuff. We don't know. I don't know. Someone said they heard a rumor from 2019 that Kojima and Konami sat down and talked it out. I mean, that could be true. That could be true. And then someone saying Sony could be the middleman so it could work out like that. That's also true. Konami has nothing to do with development of a new Silent Hill game. They just outsource the IP to let's say Sony, and that's it. He doesn't have to do work with them. Exactly. There could be that. Yeah, someone's saying that PT launched August 12th. So let's look out. See if this playable, these are like these in-engine trailers pop up on the 12th, you know. Was there any gameplay? There was no gameplay. There was nothing. This is nothing. They have shown nothing. It says also Konami has new management. It's not the same management there when Kojima worked there. Exactly. Things change. Again, like I mentioned like last stream, I was saying that whatever team or whether it was a specific boss or whatever, whoever was trying to screw him over when he worked there or whatever, that could have been one person. That could have been a few people. And those people could be gone. Those people could not be gone. They could have just changed. They could just... Again, it's human interaction. Remember, people look at these corporations and just think they're like some alien thing. Everything in this world is created by humans, human beings. All this stuff that we do, all this like man-made stuff when it comes to buildings, these companies, all we make this up in our heads, and people have flaws. So these things can change at any moment. We don't know. Yeah, the companies outsource their games. It's a thing that happens. Capcom used to make some Zelda games. There you go. It's all licensing too. They could just license that out to somebody. Because even a lot of the Silent Hill games, what were they called? Team Silent made the first 4 games, and the rest of them, and those were made in Japan or whatever, and the rest of the games were all made in Europe and the United States. Like they were just kind of like, they were under Konami, but it was just like, we'll use these other studios to do it, not in-house. We'll let them do it. And we'll still publish the game and everything, but, you know. So, yeah. To be honest, right, to guys, if you guys, people try to attach this whole situation with the PlayStation event, like this app or whatever. I never thought this app had to do anything with a PlayStation experience or a PlayStation event. I don't think so. I never thought so. That to me doesn't make any sense to me. Because again, why would Sony use all this cryptic stuff to announce the date of like God of War and show us the new Ghost of Tsushima expansion? Like, why would that be in some cryptic little app? Like, I think you drop a cryptic, you use this cryptic thing to show, a horror thing, not all the rest of your games. Like, I don't feel like they have a correlation like that, like too much. Okay. I mean, why would Konami not want to make money? That's true. Like, why would they not? They're not gonna be like, oh, we don't want to work with Kojima, ill. Or even Kojima himself. Why would he not be like, oh, well, I mean, why would I not want to work on something that he clearly wanted to work on before? I feel like, hey, if Sony came to him like, hey, we have the license to it, like you could do it if you want, and that happened, or even like when he left, he probably still had that in his mind. Damn, I still want to make that game. I still want to make it. He probably pushed for it himself. You never know. Could be safe. Okay. Could be safe to Gamescom because Jeff Keighley will hold his event. Is Gamescom happening this year? Let's see. Let me check. Because Gamescom is where PT was first shown off. Gamescom. That's how you spell it. Yeah. Okay, 2021. There will be one. I wonder if it's a physical event or what. Hope it's a physical event. As in the previous years. Okay, it'll be digital. Gamescom 2021 will be 100% digital and free of charge for all Gamescom's fans. Okay, well, it'll be a digital event again. And people are saying that we have Mr. Keighley going to have his own little event or something there, right? That's what you guys are saying. If I could get a confirmation on that, that would be interesting. But yeah, exactly. He could just sit there and talk to him here. He could have a talk with Mr. Hasan here. What do we got? Watch the story of PT. What's out? That little documentary someone made on YouTube? Yeah, I gotta watch it. I would like to watch it. Some people said there's a Morse code after Hasan video call. What, the video you dropped on Twitter? There's Morse code? I mean, listen, the Japan thing, again, I don't think it's real. That Japan Twitter does not seem real at all. You see that Hasan? Oh wait, Hasan. No. You see that Silent Hills was never canceled video? I didn't see that. No. And again, it could have not just been canceled. Like it probably could have been canceled within the way they wanted to do it before because they knew what was going to happen. They were going to lose the main person working on it. Konami could have just still held on to it and like, okay, well, I mean, remember they dropped that Metal Gear Survive game or whatever? Again, I mean, the company sucks, but yeah. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust the police. They are already controlled by them. So welcome to our world. Very soon, gates to a new dimension will open. 204863, translated from PT. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch those videos, man. Gotta watch the videos you're talking about. Yeah, why did Nuare Studio unfollow 600 accounts and then they ended up just following Blue Box Game Studios and Kojima? Interesting, right? That makes no sense. Free Hasan. Yeah, exactly. Free that dude. What happened to Hideo Kojima after PT? He left the company or was pushed out the company. They had him under contract or something like that. Or NDA or something that he couldn't really talk about it. Something like that. But yeah, then he did join Sony or partnered with Sony to make a second party game for them, which was Death Stranding. They just kind of supported him on his next whatever he wanted to make, so he made that, which was really, really cool, man. Death Stranding is a great game. Okay. Did you see the stuff about voicemails and clocks in San Antonio on the Reddit? I don't know about the. I heard about the San Antonio thing. I definitely believe I heard about the San Antonio thing, but the other thing you're talking about, no, I don't think I heard about that. It said, I thought Kojima Productions had a contract with Sony, so it wouldn't make sense for them to do anything with Microsoft. I don't really know exactly. I think that was only for Death Stranding. I don't think that was like an exclusive deal like forever or anything like that, or for like a very long time. Have you seen those weird NVIDIA filters for video calls? It's kind of like deepfakes. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about? Deepfakes? Okay. I mean, from what this doesn't look like a deep
Hello
fake.
everyone, I'm Hasan from Blue Box Game Studios, the game director for Abandoned. The last 2 weeks was really stressful to us. The team is very tired. We were hoping to release the app today, and I know that a lot of you have been looking forward to it, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. However, I've decided to delay the app until August. That is when the first trailer will also be released. We just wanted to give you a solid first impression of the game. Right now the app isn't quite there yet. We just wanted to have it meet our own expectations first. There were also last minute bugs that we had to deal with. The localization isn't fully completed yet. So yeah, I hope you understand. I'm sorry for this, and thank you for your support.
I mean, I don't think it's a deep fake. I don't think it's a deep fake, nah. Oh, you're talking about that? They animate static photos into videos? Yeah, I mean, this looks like a real person. Like that, I won't say that it's fake. I think he's a real human being. Like that's a human being we're saying. Is he who he says he is? I don't think so. But is he a human with flesh and bones? Yeah, that's a real human. But I will just say it's really funny how, like, you know, you have him on video saying, I'm a real human, and the other guy saying, I'm a real human. Again, they might just be, you know, playing into the idea of deep fakes and that stuff you guys are talking about. A game character could look like a real person? I mean, damn, dude, this just looks... I don't know, yeah, no, it looks like a cell phone video. You could just tell. Alright, let's watch the Silent Hills Was Never Canceled video. What's going on here? Anything here that's worthwhile on this live stream? No, I don't think so, right? Think we can move on from this. Metahumans, low resolution video, heads up only, minimal movement. Okay. I mean, hey. Is that what it's called? Is that...
The last 2 weeks was really stressful to us.
That video predicted so much of what's happening right now. Alright, so what is it called? What's it called? I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna take this live stream off. I don't think this is really worthwhile. What is it called? Silent Hills Was Never Canceled? Silent Hills Was Never Canceled. This one you guys talking about? Is this the one you guys are talking about? This one you guys want to watch together? We could watch it all right now together. I'll watch it with you guys. And if you guys can, make sure you guys hit the like button. I really appreciate that. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. I actually have a lot more content that I'm thinking of making soon, so we'll see. I actually want to hear this Alana Pierce video. Hold up. This was a year ago. Let me watch this one real quick because this is interesting. What devs told me about the thing, and then we'll watch this one after. So we'll do that. All right, guys. Let me pause my little Resident Evil music here, and let's go watch this deep dive, and let's sit back and relax. Do you guys like this look? I mean, I think I can make this full screen. I mean, I don't know. Is you guys like this view? Is this view okay for you guys to watch the video? Like it'll look like this. Watch. Like this. I want to get Visage, bro. I want to get Visage. I really want to play that. Yeah, let's do it. Pretty much that's it. Is it more personal like this? Yeah, I like it like this, where like the video's kind of a little bit smaller. Because I could put a full screen, but I'm like, I'll just leave it here so you can see my name and everything, whatever. All right, let's see what this girl has to say. This, if you guys don't know, this is Alana Pierce. She's a real champion, bro. This girl's a hard ass worker. You know, started in Australia, worked at IGN. You guys probably know who she is. She's a big inspiration. She's really, really smart. All right, let's see what she has to say.
Welcome to my channel, where today I wanted to talk a little bit about basically what I heard about Silent Hills. I tweeted about this a while ago. It made a few headlines because I realized that this information hadn't really spread, but it was basically like some insider info that I got probably 2, maybe 3 years ago that came from DICE, which for anyone who doesn't know is a convention that is very much games industry heavy, where a bunch of people go to Vegas. There are a lot of panels, a lot of business meetings happen at DICE where smaller studios or indie developers or developers in general might pitch things to people like Phil Spencer, who I think gave the keynote that year, or maybe that was the year after, or Shuhei Yoshida is generally there. Just basically very much an industry event. Whatever that means to you, for the people in the comments will be like, who the hell is this and why should I listen to anything you say? Just basically, I exist in the games industry. So people keep talking about, this article's from April 9th, about if Silent Hills is coming back. This is an update about how Silent Hills basically brought on a prominent Japanese horror artist who posted something at Konami in an Instagram story where they also posted something to do with Silent Hills. This is a pretty big deal. It says, as spotted on Resetter or Reset Era, I still don't know how to say it, the artist shared an intriguing pair of images on his Instagram account, along with the caption, afternoon invitations.
Oh, hey, Corey Barlog.
But yeah, this has been, a rumored thing for a fair amount this year, which obviously for anyone who doesn't know, when Kojima left Konami, basically the idea of Silent Hills existing fell apart. So, let's just get to it. Let's just get to what I heard. I was basically told that Silent Hills would kind of interact with you in the real world. Of course, through development, all of these things could change. They could have scrapped this idea entirely because it's very complicated. I'm also not 100% confident in my source, and I did say that when I tweeted anything about this, but some outlets decided to run with it anyway. It's not that that source doesn't have that information, it's that I suspect that that source has lied about a few things to seem like an interesting person, which is a whole other thing. So basically, it was that you would have to sign a disclosure, an agreement, when even beginning to play the game, which, some games do anyway. They make you accept something before you're actually able to play the game.
So
but with Silent Hill specifically, it was because it would interact with you outside of the game, even when you weren't actually playing the game. It would do things like potentially send you text messages, send you emails.
Videos
there was
on Twitter.
An idea that was floated that I'm not sure how solidified it was, that for anyone who has smart lighting, if you paired it basically with certain apps, that it might be able to flick your lights in different colors or play with your lighting while you were playing the game to add extra atmosphere, which I absolutely love the idea of happening anyway. I would love it if games would do that. But that maybe it would look like you were getting some kind of anonymous contact from a character within Silent Hills through emails, through text messages, through potentially even social media. They would have conversations with you, or potentially just threaten you in strange ways. I feel like this is a legal nightmare, no matter what. It just seems to me like,
they do
regardless
this right now.
of how they would make that contact happen, if they were going to send you threats and it wasn't obvious that it was from Silent Hills, and they tried to make it as immersive as possible, which you would think would mean they weren't going to explicitly tell you that it was tied to the game and sign off and be like, well, from Konami. I just don't feel like you can send people fake threats. But if you sign a disclosure that waives your right to complain about all of that, then maybe you can. I don't know. I could see it being...
The case is not closed. This case is more wide open than it ever has been.
You might have seen, I think Ninja has one. Some influencers have these text message services where they advertise as text me to chat with me or whatever. I could see Konami doing a thing where maybe they would charge you for the text messages. So it would become profitable for them because you would get charged a certain rate per text you sent, for example. Or per text they sent, rather. Or maybe the emails would include links that would, send you to, merch or pre-orders.
What's up? Anything interesting?
Because they would have to figure out a way that it would benefit them, that would undo the potential legal issues that would come from this. But, it also could have just been an idea that was floated by Kojima, which is the part that I think does make the most sense to me. I can see Kojima wanting to pursue this kind of multimedia experience where you're playing Silent Hills and also being haunted by Silent Hills when you're not playing the game.
I think we're all being haunted by Silent Hills right now, right? Let's be honest. That's exactly what's kind of happening to all of us right now. This game has, for the past week, at least for me, for sure, I've just been thinking about this. I've just been thinking about this all the time, and every time I'm not focusing on this when I'm busy working or doing something else, I'm always like, did I miss something? Am I missing something? Let me go check the Twitter. Let me go do this. I think what she's talking about, how that's very interesting. They wanted the idea of basically this thing haunting you, right? Or manipulating you in different ways using the text messages or emails and stuff like that. But I think how she said it, that would be a legal nightmare to actually pull off correctly. So, yeah, no, exactly. Like that's what ARG is. Like how you just said, it's like that's what this is. That's what's going on right now. If I'm not mistaken, some people went through the code of Silent Hills PT and they said that the game could mess with the PS4 menu, but people said it seems like it hasn't done things yet. Okay, interesting. Context. I just arrived. So, okay, context. You just arrived. I just want like right now we're talking about how the idea of that this game is already playing with us. Like, we're kind of already playing the game. Like by me sitting here making this live stream and by you guys sitting here commenting and watching this video, even the guys who are lurking, even if you're not typing right now and saying stuff, we know you're here and you're playing the game. If you're hearing my voice right now, we know you're playing the game, and I mean that's what it is. So that's what she's talking about. She's talking about how like she heard from a valid source, I guess. I mean, she said they might be iffy, but this was a year ago. This was like last spring, but they were basically saying that there's the pitch for the Silent Hills game was that it was supposed to mess with you outside of the game. So that's what they were talking about right now. Just to get back to the original thing though, about the cancellation, this video right here, this is the head of the studios. He basically came on Twitter and said that they're delaying the app that was supposed to come out today that was going to show us the trailers or to give us at least more information about the game. He's also tweeted a lot of promises, a lot of random things, but none of this stuff has came, like a live stream where he answers Q&A stuff and all that stuff. None of that has happened yet. But so imagine a situation where you're gonna launch a game or launch something at all, and instead of releasing the thing, you just say, hey, it's delayed until August, and you do it at exactly, let me click on this again, at exactly 10 a.m. perfectly. Yeah, man. It's fishy. It's very fishy. But let's get back to the video. Let's see. Yeah, delaying that for two months just makes no sense. It's not even a game or a demo, like you said. He's not CGI. Open your eyes. No way that's CGI. I'm not saying it's CGI. I think him and the other guy who made the video, they're just doing like how someone said metahumans or whatever. They're playing that part. Remember these ideas of the fake media and all this stuff and like the fantastical part of it. I think they're just using it for their ARG basically, and obviously using real humans. But I don't think this man is a real human. And I know people are saying like, oh, he's real because he's registered in like the Turkish registry of humans or something. That could be anyone. Like he doesn't have to be Hasan. Like, is that Hasan that you guys are finding the ID of? Which I don't know how in the world anyone is confirming the registry of a country or whatever. But, you know, that's beyond the point. But let's say that's the truth, right? You guys found that. How do you know that Hasan Kahraman, that same last name, is the exact guy we're looking at on this camera? You know, it's like we don't know that. This could be anybody. Okay, so they said, "Oh, we have an app, and now let's abandon it." Yeah, they abandoned the abandoned app. You know, so crazy stuff. Someone said blue balls. That's funny. Okay, I just saw Kojima holding bear toys with Silent Hills as it's. Well, I don't know what that means. I'd be reading these comments out loud sometimes. Sometimes I read it in my head because I don't know what you guys be saying. What's a Netherlands? That's how I know. They said Netherlands. How I know. Okay, but what does that mean? Do you know how to go right now and check the registry of every human that lives in the United States or in wherever you're at? You know, Canada and Mexico, or in Japan. I don't know how someone gets access to all that stuff. I don't know, but hey, maybe they did. But I'm saying that guy, that name they found registered within the Netherlands or Turkey, wherever they said they got it from. How do they know that this guy's face, the guy wearing the turtleneck right now on my screen, that's the same guy that they're talking about there? You know, I don't know. Yeah, so I love it. Someone says you're doing a lovely job increasing the hype for Kojima's next Xbox exclusive. Keep it up. Listen, I don't care what it comes on. You know what I mean? If it's exclusive to the Xbox, okay, you could probably play it on PC or you could just play it on Xbox, you know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not, because I mean it was already shown on the PlayStation thing. The Blue Box Game Studios logo is the PlayStation logo, so it's definitely a Sony thing. Why is he wearing a turtleneck, huh? I see polygons. A picture of Kojima standing holding a teddy bear, that signature Silent Hill teddy bear. Oh, where is that at? Let me see. Gamescom. Gamescom is happening. What is it? August, it says. Oh yeah, August 25th. So keep that in mind. That's when he did. That's when the thing's delayed till not August 25th, but August in general. Yeah, exactly, right there. That's a good. Thank you so much, Champion Wave. Thank you so much for the super chat. But that he makes a great point. He's talking about his shirt was black, now it's pure white. Next is blue. That could be a thing, but people are saying that because he was wearing the black shirt, now he's wearing the white shirt. It could be symbolism of not everything is black and white, you know, and that could be something. That could be something. I don't know. They're playing games with us right now, man. But yeah, Gamescom. Remember, Gamescom is happening in August. PT came out. Announced at Gamescom at Gamescom. PT was announced at Gamescom, so this could be the same situation. I don't know, man. I think Kojima's a genius, man. He's a genius. Okay, what were we? I was like, let me put Kojima Twitter. Where's the teddy bear you guys are talking about? Don't be doing that to me. Oh my god. Can I not look at stuff without being signed in? This? You're saying that is a teddy bear from Silent Hill? I don't think so. I don't know about that. Alright, what we got? We got black and white is their logo. Yeah, right? That's something. Most models only have black and white in their wardrobe. That's funny. Go down 3 days. I'm telling you. He said, I'm telling you. This is it, right? Oh, no. Today's what? The 25th? My fault. 3 days. Where's this thing at? I'm looking for a teddy bear. I mean, you guys could drop the link of the teddy bear thing if you want me to look at it. Because obviously I'm just scrolling way too fast to seeing this, and I'm not even looking at the dates. I think we're way past 3 days. But now go to the book. It's Hasan's. Wait, what? No, go to the book. It coincides with Hasan's video. What book? This book? The Stranger Diaries by Ellie Griffiths. I read it cautiously before it said you'll never find out who did this. Okay. Detective. I wonder if an error is a trick of the frame. This man's funny, bro. Oh man. I do the best thing I do love about Kojima is he's a fan of just all media, like in general, like the fact that he's just retweeting this Colin Trevorrow thing for Jurassic Park. It's just funny, just so random, you know. The pose trolling with that one blue box game with T-posing enemy. I don't know. Search up Father 3, the man Kojima hired for Kojima Productions, the master of ARGs. Yeah, I heard about that. So basically, there's a guy who works at Kojima Productions who specializes in ARGs. So, I mean, why would you have that? You know, why would you have someone in your company that focuses on that? Like, why would you need that on your team? Right? I don't know. Oh, man. If you guys can, make sure you guys give this video a like. Please, please, please. That'll really, really help me out here. I mean, I say that, but I guess it's just interaction in general. I think what matters more is watch time anyways. But, yeah, if you guys can't like it, that just helps, I guess. Hype train tickets sold out. Exactly. Check Reddit. What's up? Instagram. Nothing is random. Exactly. Nothing is random. Fate controls this world. I believe everything that happens in this world is preconceived already. Everything that happens. But we just will never be able to understand it. I don't think that's our place to understand. Because we are just pawns in this story. And us humans with our big brains, We made up our own reality. Been on the band that shows a T-posing enemy. Okay. That's the one you gotta talk about. Interesting. Yeah, Kojima's known for these ARGs, so that's not crazy to think, man. The Teddy have the same skin as the Blue Box Hills. Okay. Oh, that teddy bear you have? Oh, well, I'm trying to know where I have that at. Sorry. That's Death Stranding. That's not the Blue Box Hills. Come on. You guys gotta be better than that. Okay, sorry. Bro, forget Silent from Kojima, and we know all Bloober team work on it. This trailer explains everything. What trailer? Huge post about Father 3. You guys are saying on this Reddit right here? What we got? Whoa. Not this. Not really seeing anything. Do we know if that live stream was real or not? Which live stream? The live stream that predicted this man dropping his video at the right time? Honestly, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That was weird. That's the only thing I will say about that live stream. I do think that live stream is fake, but it's very interesting that the coincidence was just, man. The coincidence was a little bit, really big there. What do you think to the other YouTube video? We're gonna let's watch the other one, right? I mean, I guess I'll keep hearing her out for a little bit, and then because I want to see like maybe she drops one little hint that like makes me like, oh wow. But let's see. Then we're gonna watch this Silent Hills Was Never Canceled video, which is 20 minutes long. So I just hope that you guys enjoy watching it.
Does seem like something that he would pitch or want to do. Whether Konami would let him or not, or be able to or not, is a whole other thing. But that was supposedly the idea was floated. There were some conversations about things like deleting or playing with save data, or maybe even changing the way that your PS5 like background looks, like just really like creating a bunch of glitches on the console that weren't really there while you were.
Whoa, she said glitches and my whole thing glitched. I don't know. That's spooky. I don't know if you guys saw that. You guys saw that flash? That wasn't just me. I don't know.
Playing the game, but I wouldn't think that would even function on PS4, so maybe that would function on PS5 differently. Still seems pretty unlikely to me. I know you can do that on PC. There are games that have done that on PC. I'm not going to mention
get
what
me, bro.
games they are, because
see
when
that?
you figure out that it's happening, it's actually very cool, so I wouldn't want to tell you to play that game with that hook, if that makes sense. But that's not something that hasn't been done before. It has actually been done quite a number of times, but I don't believe it's ever happened successfully on console, which is a whole other thing. But yeah, I wanted to highlight this article particularly from Games Radar. This one is from March 13. That says the Silent Hills revival is reportedly is not yet a done deal, but would afford Kojima full creative freedom and potentially make use of Sony's next-gen PlayStation VR headset. Again, that would be super cool if you could have this game running in VR. Kojima gets full creative control, so he's allowed to do whatever multimedia.
She said PS5, but PS5 wasn't a thing 6 years ago. You mean 6 months ago? What? Well, this video's not 6 years ago. This was like a year ago. What do you guys think about this game being in VR? I don't know about that. That just sounds nasty. That sounds like, nah. I mean, I do like VR a lot, but I think for the general audience, I think they'd want to be able to play it. Because, like, you guys know the game Half-Life Alyx, right? It's like, we haven't had a new Half-Life game in years, and then they release it on a VR game, and it's like, it's great. I hear it's amazing, but not much people were able to play it because, not everyone has a VR headset, and some people are just not able to experience VR because it gets sick. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I feel like people would be mad if this thing was strictly VR, man. That kind of suck. But I mean, I have a PSVR. I have one. I want to get an Oculus Quest. That's the one I really want to get. I'm very interested in seeing what PlayStation does with their new headset, because it's like, how do you make a headset that has to use the PlayStation still in this day and age when it's like Facebook with Oculus? I think they made the best case scenario with the Oculus, So someone said VR makes them sick. They can't play without a fan. Dude, yeah, bro. I remember the first time I ever tried VR, man, or like at least like PlayStation VR, like having like long play sessions with that thing. Bro, I was genuinely sick. Like I was genuinely sick, and it felt like I wasn't even like nauseous sick. I felt like I had like a fever when I played it. Like I got actually sick. Like I got like a cold from playing it. That's how badly it triggered. But it's crazy. Like at this point, now I'm able to play that thing like nothing. Like I was playing like, the Spider-Man game where you're just like swinging throughout the city. I'm just like falling like 60 feet from the sky. I'm just like, doesn't matter. Like I don't care. Like this doesn't bother me anymore. It's crazy. Yeah, Tetris VR obviously won't make you sick because you just stay still and play. I love that game. Tetris Effect is great. Sorry, we're getting off track here. I'm sorry. I will say, guys, I am planning to do a podcast. I'll probably do it every Tuesday. We'll be talking about like video game news and stuff. That's one plan. That's like probably the only plan I have right now for the channel. I'm really trying to figure out what to do when it comes to videos on this channel and just like other live streams, like themed live streams. Because obviously, like this thing's popping off right now, but it's like I don't know what else to make. I mean, I usually do headset reviews and like controller stuff like that. But I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, and I definitely want to play that the Visage game because I feel like playing it with you guys will help me because one, it's scary by myself, and two, it seems hard to figure out by myself too. Okay. When will Jess speak up? I don't know. What headset I'm using right now? I'm using the Arctis 3, the SteelSeries Arctis 3s. It's probably the first video on my channel. This is the headset I use the most. But Tamur Hasan, GameSpot dude, trolled fans by saying initials of designers PT. Yeah, I think more people are gonna start using this stuff to like. Now that this thing's delayed, man, the amount of stuff that's gonna come out now, just people trying to like use this. Just all the fakes that are going to come out there and just keep making all these like crazy connections about themselves. You know, there has to be like a group of kids or just a group of people just like, ooh, let's use this and like let's make our ARG for ourselves or whatever, you know. But like using this with it, I don't know. The end of the countdown. Countdown's over. Okay, so what does that mean? Did anything happen at the end of the countdown? Anything happen at the end of that countdown thing? I think most people got fed up with this latest delay. Yeah, I think honestly, for an ARG, as this is, you know, I know a lot of people got pissed off today. I know a lot of people are mad today. I know a lot of people are probably just going to give up and just like, whatever, I don't care anymore. But I think that's what they want. I think they want less people to be on this thing because it's like they need to disperse of the, of the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know. Well, the app on PS5 hasn't got delayed time. It's still June 22nd. So you're saying the app is on the PlayStation Store right now? Is it on the PlayStation Store? Does anyone know if the abandoned page on PlayStation is there? Anyone know? Anyone have any ideas on that one? Again, if you guys can, hit the like button. I'd like to see, wait, how much? 148 likes right now. It would be cool if we hit 200. But I don't know if that's even possible because there's only 300 of you guys here, so that'd be crazy. But the abandoned page, it's on my wish list. Damn, dude. You know, I tried to wish list it when I was on the PlayStation, the PS5, and I couldn't for whatever reason. Okay, Geo Hunter, what are you saying here? Hello, Morse meaning. Find the source. My mind is illusional, but reality bends at my will. I can't trust you if I can't trust me. Do I have to remind you who I am? Shall I remind you what I can do? At this point, this is just emotional manipulation, scammer marketing for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can turn on PS5 right now. Let me check. Go look at that real quick. Let's turn that thing on. Oh, man. But this is interesting, man. This video we have on the screen here, man, dropped last spring, man. And, you know, talking about basically the game being an ARG, basically, I mean, I'd say. we're gonna watch the next video that the Silent Hills was never canceled thing. I definitely want to watch that with you guys. Okay, let me check my PS5. Let's get it. Let me see if I gotta write this correctly. Nope. Abandoned. Do. No, nothing. Nothing on there. Witcher calling? What the hell is that? Yeah, man, it's just so sad because is there any way to look at brand new stuff coming out or something? No. PS5. Just install the PS5 games. Go to the great debate thing. What is a great debate thing? Man. This whole thing is sad. I see people like, yeah, they got off work. They did a lot of things for this, and for it to seemingly be nothing, I feel bad for people, man. I really feel bad. Like I said, all I had to prep was like a thumbnail, and I was ready to stream all day, you know, and be able to, you know, take this whole thing to decipher the whole trailers and everything, but obviously that didn't happen. We didn't even get the option. Is Hades out on PlayStation already? Oh, it's on pre-order. Okay. Yeah, no, there's not gonna be anything here on Abandoned. I don't even know where they would even put it because it's an application, not a game. So I don't know. The Great Debate Channel. Oh, they made a good thing about them breaking up. Explain to Sam. Have you checked the live? That was crazy. We know this is an ARG now. What did you guys see that showed you that? Just turn this thing off. I'm not gonna really use it. All right, so what do you guys want to do now? Do you guys want to keep watching this? You want to watch this one? This is 20 minutes long. This is long as hell. So this is in light of recent developments with regards to circulating news about the major possibility that Sony and Hideo Kojima could be teaming up with Konami for Silent Hills. We represent this video as a recollection of topics extracted from our previous analysis videos throughout the years that now relate more than ever to current events, along with intriguing news subjects featured. Okay. Let's watch some of this, huh? Hopefully you guys can hear this pretty good. Give me 1 second. I need to check if this video doesn't have any copyright music. Okay, there's nothing. We're good. Okay, remember when Kojima tweeted a photo teasing Return of Redis on the same day? Kojima also tweeted another photo. That's cool. This is nice. Yeah, this song's dope. Okay. I love that pop down. Okay, you got an energy drink. Okay. The health drink in Silent Hill, which looks strikingly similar to the Junker. Okay. Okay. When was this video made? Oh, not that long ago. A few months ago, in 2020, the end of last year. So that's when you know this video came out. So yeah, I mean this tweet was posted in March 2016. So interesting.
Someone in
What's
big
up, Hanzo?
business said something like,
Give us what you
"The
got."
bigger you get, the harder it is for everyone.
Yes, remember that. We know. If I deny any involvement. Do-do-do.
That it is Metal Gear Solid 5, and I sort of want to tease this first, but I don't want to tell people that it is Metal Gear Solid 5. And then, the next year I'm going to come back, I'm going to reveal it's Metal Gear Solid 5. He had this whole timeline that he sort of wrote out on this piece of paper because he said, hey, I want to reveal this game at the Video Game Awards. I don't want to say it's from Konami. I want to say it's from Moby Dick Studios, and I don't want to say it's a Metal Gear game. And I think, everyone at Konami, their head sort of exploded. It's like, wait, so we can't even say this is our game? What's going on? And, he was genius. And then so he outlined the whole, Moby Dick plan and sort of how that was all going to play out. I think he was surprised how quickly people figured out that it was Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe he probably mapped this out too. That's not a crazy possibility. So hey. So when was this canceled? 2015. Okay. Can you imagine Kojima releases a Silent Hill movie instead? Oh my god. Honestly, that's not too crazy to think, man. He does love his cinema. I don't know if has he ever worked in movies at all? Well, I mean, hey, I don't know how big of Kojima fans you guys are, but I'm a huge fan of Nicholas Winding Refn, and he was in Too Old to Die Young. And Too Old to Die Young is literally one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. I love that show. And you have Kojima. Kojima was in the show and he cut someone's fingers off. Or hand? Was it his hand? He cut his hand off, I think. That's a good little scene. Had a dream last night where there was a new Silent Hill game, but it was a free-to-play mobile game. Oh my god. Check the Reddit. Father 3 adds to what you are reading. Interesting. But what if Father 3 is just Kojima himself? Oh, wait, I have to read this. We got our boy speaking Japanese.
新しい出発を応援します。
はい、ありがとうございます。
頑張ってください。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Heat. Okay, we'll get to the next point. Okay, mirror PT style screen had a picture of the forest, even though there was no forest in the demo. Sound familiar? Hey, I'm rambling, but I'm super hyped, guys. I like that. Keep that energy up. Kojima also speaks English with a Dutch accent. After this, look at the abandoned countdown stream. Okay. Okay, father worked with different companies. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. What other companies has he worked with? Put that in the chat. I want to see what other companies have this Father 3 guy worked on. And what other ARGs? I know he's an ARG guy, so what's up with that? Alright, fans might initially think that Kojima Productions' collaboration with Sony eliminates any hope for it to be some kind of ruse. But when you think about it, it actually could make a lot of sense. So when are the real-time trailers coming out? iRoast, I think they're coming out in August. But I'd say stay tuned for the rest of June and July because there's definitely going to be some new developments for this story. It'll probably be slow for probably the next week or something because I think they're going to try to deflect and disperse. But I won't be surprised if we do see some new little rumblings and things pop up on their Twitter. Because now it's crazy, man. Now we have a target to look at. We know where to look for all this stuff now. We just have to just watch their Twitter very carefully, and their partners like the Nuare Studios and all that stuff. Just watch all their movements and just see, because I definitely think there's gonna be some new stuff coming out. So okay, father has worked for Treyarch, Sega, PlayStation. He's a creative genius. He does everything. So has he done any of the ARG stuff? He said, "You're going too deep. Just watch the great debate thing. You're gonna understand." Let me go watch that right now. I'll come back to this. Let me watch what you guys are talking about, because I've seen many people mention it. The great debate. Is that what you guys talking about? Where's this great debate thing at? I don't see it. I guess this doesn't let me see links on the chat, because I don't see no links. The strange thing is Kojima must knew back in 2011, 2012 he will be fired in the future. He was going already the letter down to lower position at Konami. Agree with that. Why would they throw people off the ARG? They've succeeded in getting them eyes on. That defeats the entire point of a promo. Nah, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I get what you're saying, but I don't think that. Again, I think they're trying to go. They're playing the long game with this one. Because look, the trailer was dropped in April, and then they do this entire thing now. I just feel like they're trying to just have these big pockets of this and that. Because look, they're playing people like a fiddle. You know, they have people like flip flopping the entire time. So I think they're just gonna do that for as long as they can, which or whenever it is this game's actually releasing, which I don't know, maybe next year or this holiday maybe it could be dropping. I'm not sure. The great debate. Gotcha. Oh my god, this is an hour long video. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have advertisements, sorry. I'm not using a real, I'm just using incognito. So let's see. Yep, there's no. Hey, yo, why does it have all that stuff? Take that off.
Talk about no Silent Hill news for quite a while. I mean, there was a ton of rumors as usual, but if we made a video for every random fake leak, we'd look like big clowns. But here's a video that we hope will not make clowns out of us, because it's a culmination of many rumors over a very long period of time.
Here's our theory. Bloober Team, creators of Layers of Fear, the Blair Witch Project game, Observer, and most recently, The Medium, pitched a new Silent Hill game to Konami some time ago. Masahiro Ito, former Team Silent member, was brought on board for the initial pitch. As part of a deal, Konami agreed to let Bloober Team make a new Silent Hill game if they can prove that their similar game, The Medium, was profitable. This is one of the milestones referred to in a poll.
There's a wrong video? This is not the right video. Oh. This?
So the thing that makes talking about PT tricky is, well, it's Kojima himself. If you're not into video games, or specifically Metal Gear or Silent Hill, you're probably wondering what this video is going to be about. So to be quick, Kojima likes playing games with his audience. He's canceled his Metal Gear Solid series many times, tricked people into thinking Metal Gear Solid 2 featured a different playable protagonist than it actually did, and he even wore a mask and pretended to be the head of Moby Studio, who made a game called The Phantom Pain, which ended up being the 5th Metal Gear Solid. Because of this, Kojima fans have a habit of going overboard when analyzing his games and statements in an attempt to understand them or scry some hidden message. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm one of those people. My original video for how to solve PT was, at least in part, an exercise in insanity that turned out to not even be right. Though it did lead to people shouting Jareth at their TVs. So
this is still the wrong video?
Jareth!
That's two.
Jareth!
Turn to the left.
Jareth!
Turn the other way.
Jareth! Jareth!
That was me the other day, guys.
Oh, my controller rumbled.
All right, don't
Stay still. Don't move.
Jareth. 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 Jareth.
This kind of nuttery isn't entirely our fault. Kojima practically encourages overwrought analysis of his works, but that doesn't excuse the volume of theories regarding Kojima's work that I can only describe as intense, nor does it excuse the absurdity of those theories, both of which give me pause when deciding to make a video like this. I mean, no matter how much research is backing my theory or how much sense it makes on its face, I'm still rubbing elbows with gonzo shit like this.
Bridges. Deleting D from the middle. Hey, yo, what's this? What is this?
Look, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't think it was at least somewhat based in reality and interesting to think about. I believe I met those requirements. So, here we go.
Okay, we gotta add pop.
I don't think PT was a teaser for Silent Hill.
That's what this guy's trying to say? You don't think it's a teaser for Silent Hills? Hold up. If anyone would listen to my rambles, you would know that this is only possible with the mind of Kojima and the perspective. Okay, this might be done. Okay, let's get back to the video. Hey, thank you for following me on Twitter. If you guys want,
Let's
I
get
have
a
a
few
Twitter.
things out of
Follow
the
me
way.
there.
One,
Appreciate
many
the follow on
people
Twitter.
worked on all of the games Kojima has made, and I do not intend to put him on a pedestal like he's the only one who matters. All of Kojima productions, both past and present, deserve recognition for the time and energy spent on Kojima's various ayahuasca vision quests. 2.
Just to answer the question, the Abandoned trailer app has been delayed. So, just anyone asking in the thing has been delayed to August. Go check Hasan or Blue Box Game Studios Twitter. Keep up with them because that's where you're going to find the most realistic news. A lot of other things are speculation. A lot of other things are, a lot of other stuff. So just make sure you guys watch that Twitter and just see what's being said there. Even though a lot of it's going to be BS, but that's the point. Just take everything with a grain of salt. So let's get back to the video.
I will mention certain Konami staff by name here, but this is not an invitation to harass them. 3. Konami, please don't sue me. Recently, during Giant Bomb's E3 2000...
Yeah, I'm scared. Konami could sue me. I'll be honest. And also, don't mess with people don't harass people for no reason, because that's pointless. But let's get back to the video.
19 coverage, former Kojima Productions member Ryan Payton explained his thoughts on Kojima's upcoming game, Death Stranding.
Here's something that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Like Hideo, when he works on games, it's very autobiographical, and clearly,
that makes sense now.
Clearly, the Konami separation experience was not a pleasant one. So I think that he's going to. It's clear. I think there's a lot of metaphor in what's going on. I see it a little differently because having worked there.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know if you remember it, but it has Norman Reedus and he's got handcuffs, and then they're broken, and there's a baby, and he's naked.
Yep.
And it's Hideo. There's like naked snake. This was his baby Metal Gear, and then it's taken away from him. It disappears, and he's got the handcuffs are off, and he's looking off in the future, and there's this kind of creepy horizon, and to me it was completely autobiographical.
This actually makes a lot of sense. Even Kojima has said that the Metal Gear Solid games are largely him working through his relationship with his father, who passed away when Kojima was 13. So it shouldn't be much of a surprise that Kojima's work can be autobiographical at times, or that Death Stranding is possibly just a giant metaphor for his breakup with Konami. Put another way, if Kojima were a musician, Death Stranding might be seen as a breakup album. I'd posit even the name Death Stranding, which is when sea creatures beach themselves and die for unknown reasons, is directly referencing Konami management's willingness to kill off Kojima Productions for seemingly no good reason. There's a lot more to say about Death Stranding, but what if we examine PT knowing Kojima's penchant for autobiography?
Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was
Blue Box
just
is a
that
ghost
kind of
company.
guy.
Agreed.
And one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
Something that a lot of people have already picked up on is that the finale to PT is seemingly directed at Konami. The dad being referenced can be seen as Konami itself, while the person speaking can be viewed as Kojima. This is a favored theory among fans, who have made a habit of replacing the dad in the sequence for Konami. Konami was such a drag, etc. But if we follow this idea through, that Kojima was really saying these things about Konami, remember that PT came out 5 years ago in August of 2014. Kojima's last day at Konami was October 9th, 2015, and he started his new company, an independent Kojima Productions, on December 2015. So ending PT by saying, but then one day he goes and kills us all, Kojima was predicting Konami would disband Kojima Productions a year before it actually happened. Of course, someone in a high position at Konami as Kojima would have known this. After all, who knows Kojima's contract better than Kojima himself? But it seems like he hid this information in PT via metaphor. Was Kojima trying to tell us what was going to happen between him and Konami? And was that the only thing he hid in the game? About a year ago, game journalist Joel Couture, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, released PT, A Video Game Ghost Story, an ebook detailing PT's release and aftermath. In it, Joel interviewed an anonymous source at Konami who had a lot to say about the company's falling out with Kojima. They tell the story of a Kojima Productions in early 2011, deep in the process of building a game engine for the next installment in the Metal Gear series. Kojima Productions had been working on the Fox engine and what came to be known as Metal Gear Solid 5 for many years. I think he had dumped like $100 million or some crazy amount building that engine in the game. Konami, understandably, wanted to use that engine for multiple things. More Metal Gear games, and I guess they're using it for Pro Evolution Soccer right now. From what I've heard, it's a really difficult engine to use. I think Kojima initially said that they were going to license this engine out so students could use it, kind of on the same level as Unreal. That didn't get followed up with anything because it was really tough to work on. But on June 14th, 2011, Konami released a mobile game called Dragon Collection. The game was a microtransaction-filled free-to-play gachapon produced by Hideki Hayakawa, an up-and-comer within the company. According to my own anonymous sources, around this time, Hayakawa approached Kojima about using Metal Gear's Solid Snake in Dragon Collection in some way. Kojima refused, and according to Joel's source, took it a step further. Now, another thing that I heard was that Kojima was very condescending toward the mobile guys when they weren't proven successful yet. He was working on the next big thing, and they were working on a mobile game. And while this is all rumored, someone may have said something to Kojima, and he said something condescending back about their game. Regardless, Dragon Collection would go on to become a huge success for Konami. Fun fact, Hiroyuki Owaku, writer of Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, also worked on Dragon Collection as a producer. The development costs of the game were small, but more importantly, it made money hand over fist, supposedly generating something like $1 million a day.
Thank you for liking
the money
the t-shirt.
Dragon
It's really
Collection
cool.
was making compared to the development costs of the Fox engine and Metal Gear Solid 5 began to sow doubts about Kojima in Konami executives' minds, including that of Konami's chairman of the board and co-founder, Kagemasa Kozuki. In this situation, a lot of the higher-ups were thinking, this low-cost game is making millions of dollars a day, and we have Kojima's studio asking for millions and millions more to finish this game. Seeing it from the executives' point of view, this is crazy.
It is crazy, man. Yeah, that's a problem with producing stuff. It's just like with mobile games, yeah, these companies, they see the money and it's just like, it sucks, man. It's like you wish that like mobile games wouldn't make that much money, and you also wish that microtransactions weren't actually purchased that much by people, but the truth is it is, you know? And yeah, some people just don't like the longer stuff. They need the little mobile games. So hey, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
They had built up 3 new studios, had suddenly gone from 1 studio in America to 3 or 4 on the West Coast alone. So they were just hemorrhaging money. So I think this whole thing with Kojima was at a boiling point already. Looking at archived news releases on Konami's site that have now been erased, we can track Hayakawa's meteoric rise within the company. On November 2nd, 2011, 5 months after Dragon Collection was released, Hayakawa was promoted to corporate officer. On October 31st, 2013, Konami announced that Hayakawa would be promoted to senior corporate officer. And on July 3rd, 2014, he was promoted to vice president of Konami Japan, replacing Hideo Kojima. July 3rd, 2014 is also the date the management structure at Konami was split between clearly executive and content officer roles. Hayakawa was put on the executive team, while Kojima was shifted to the content officer team. Hayakawa's promotions and the shifting of Kojima's role within the company clearly show how Kagemasa Kazuki and Konami's board of directors felt about Kojima's production philosophy versus Hayakawa's. And on April 1st, 2015, Hideki Hayakawa, the man who came to represent a mobile-first, bottom-line focused future, became the president of Konami. A month later, Hayakawa announced in an interview that Konami would be doubling down on the model that made Dragon Collection so profitable. We will pursue mobile games aggressively. Our main platform will be mobiles. Following the pay-as-you-play model of games like Power Pro and Winning Eleven with additional content, our games must move from selling things like items to selling things like features. The same month this was said, Silent Hills was officially canceled, and PT was removed from the PlayStation Store. Later that year, Kojima, the man who advocated for the old way of making video games at Konami, no longer worked for the company. But not before the release of Metal Gear Solid 5, which was criticized for featuring microtransactions and not being fully complete. When the gaming media caught wind that Kojima's name was being removed from Konami marketing materials in March of 2015, their proof that Kojima was really on his way out the door was a list of executive appointments on Konami's site. There, it was found that Kojima was no longer listed among executives at the company, and this was taken to mean that Kojima had been demoted, supposedly a first for the renowned producer. But in doing my own research, I found evidence that this wasn't the beginning of Kojima's long 2-year divorce with Konami. In the years leading up to PT, Kojima's name can be found among executive appointment announcements on Konami's archived site. The earliest of which was on March 17, 2009, where Kojima is listed as being promoted to Executive Corporate Officer. This position would remain unchanged for 2 years, when on March 30, 2011, he was promoted to Vice President of Konami. Again, 2 years would pass before Kojima would get another promotion, this time to Executive Vice President on March 18, 2013. These promotions happening every 2 years in March seems to indicate that Kojima was on a 2-year contract with Konami. But then something strange happened. On October 31st, 2013, Kojima was demoted to Senior Corporate Officer, a huge step down from his previous role as EVP of Konami, and not on schedule with his previous title changes. This might mean that his contract was renegotiated from the one made earlier that year. Considering Dragon Collection had proven to be a considerable moneymaker for more than a year by this point, and Hideki Hayakawa was promoted to Senior Corporate Officer the same day Kojima got demoted, we can guess why Konami did this. But the thing that makes this strange is the timing. PT was released on August 12, 2014, and Kojima was demoted and his contract potentially renegotiated in October 2013. That means Kojima was demoted 10 months before PT's release.
You got fired, so you drowned your sorrows in booze. She had to get a part-time job working a grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt. You remember, right? Exactly 10 months back.
Around the time that Kojima first announced PT, Gamescom 2014, what I was told was that Konami had said not to show it at Gamescom. They had told him not to show it, and the main reason for that was that Konami didn't have the whole contract lined up. Kojima, being the tail that wagged the dog, did it anyway. There might be a reason he was so adamant about showing it at Gamescom even though it wasn't supposed to be shown there. Maybe there was a special reason. You never know with Kojima, right? There may have been a specific date or another reason offering some meta-level clues.
Sorry about that. But yeah, that's a good little ad break. I mean, yeah. They just, they had differences. Obviously they had differences because, again, like we just talked about, you know, Konami is, you know, they're just trying to make money easy, you know. And, you know, Kojima he's an artist. I honestly feel like he definitely outgrew that company. Like, I definitely think it's a good thing he went solo and everything. So that's pretty good. But yeah. Again, I don't necessarily, with all this being done, like, I don't think he has to hate the entire company and everything. Like, I don't think that makes him go like, oh, I'll never make a Silent Hill game in my life. Like, I don't think so. I still think it's possible. It's like, come on. It's like, yeah, whatever. This is work, bro. At the end of the day, this is people's jobs. Like, obviously, like, when you go to work, it's annoying. You know, it's annoying when you're at work and all stuff, dealing with your bosses and whatever, and, like, you're higher up and you get demoted, do all this stuff. It's like, they have creative differences, the way the money is being moved in the company. It's all different things. And again, that's years ago now. And again, so he's in a whole different place. So I don't think that means that he's not going to work with them ever again. Okay. Which begs the question, why are they following each other? Yeah, like you just said, I think they could follow each other without having to love each other, you know? Yeah, they don't have to, like, and again, it's like, as you saw, like, it was a certain person that got into management that made everything, you know, go to a specific way that was, like, not favorable in his way. And also, at the end of the day, him working on a Silent Hill game doesn't mean that he works back at Konami. He's in the same spot. Like, no, he released a game independently with Sony already, and he has his own studio. He's in a whole different spot in his life right now. So, again, it isn't crazy to think that he would work on Silent Hills, you know. But let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh. Gap in the door.
A month following PT's release, Guillermo del Toro did a short video talking about his involvement in the Silent Hills project, noting that there was an initial version of PT that was quite different from the one that was released.
To collaborate with a master storyteller like Kojima was irresistible. We talked for concepts, we talked about tools, we talked about many things in his headquarters in Tokyo, and then he sent me the first version of the playable teaser, which was very different than what you played now. I saw it, loved it, and commented so. And then time passed and we continued exchanging ideas, and then came the version of the playable teaser that you saw now.
Cross-referencing this with Kojima's various interviews and tweets reveals a rough idea of PT's development timeline. On September 27, 2012, Kojima announced that he'd be making a new Silent Hill project, saying, "In the past, I've mentioned Silent Hill in interviews, and as a result of that, the president of Konami rung me up and said he'd like me to make the next Silent Hill." On April 29, 2013, Kojima voiced his interest in having Ryan Gosling play a part in a new game. Then, on June 10, 2013, Kojima tweeted about having met with Guillermo del Toro, and a month later, on July 20th, he posted a photo of him and Norman Reedus. Based on these tweets, it seems likely that production on a Silent Hills teaser was in full swing by July 2013. The prototype teaser that Guillermo mentioned in his interview, which was later shown at TGS 2014, was probably sent to him mid-2013. How do I know this? In the final version of PT, there are two overt references to the 1938 War of the Worlds radio broadcast from 75 years ago. But by 2014, the time PT was released, that infamous broadcast was 76 years old. Why keep this seemingly inaccurate reference in the final version of the game? I propose that this was done to point out the original intended release date of the Silent Hills teaser, October 30th, 2013, which was meant to coincide with the War of the Worlds radio broadcast as well as Halloween. After all, what better time to release your horror game? But, as we found out earlier, this would be the month that Kojima would get fired or demoted, throwing his plans into disarray. Anonymous sources at Konami have said that Kojima...
I mean, the only thing about that is, like, you don't know if he got demoted or, again, at the end of the day, people have to understand, like, he probably could have chose this himself. He probably could have was like, I don't want to work here anymore. But I've been working here for, I believe he was working there for over 20 years at least. I mean, I think so, something like that, or close to it. And he probably just wanted to leave the company. I don't think that's too crazy to think, you know? Like, he just wanted to leave the company, and he's probably was moving throughout the years and moving out the company, and it was definitely a hard thing to do, maybe. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people just try to make drama where there is no drama, maybe. I don't know. Again, you have to ask them themselves specifically and what they really feel about that stuff themselves. Exactly. Like someone said that he definitely left himself as they didn't give him creative freedom. Like, obviously, I'm pretty sure he realized that. He started realizing that, like back in the PS2 days and PS3 days and stuff, like mobile gaming and like microtransactions only popped off in the 7th generation, which is 360 and PS3. Before that, in the PS2 days and Dreamcast and GameCube, none of that stuff existed, you know? So obviously he was able to strive more as a creative in those times than he would in, you know, when MGS4 came out and stuff. Like, even when MGS4 came out, it was like 2008, I believe. That stuff was still just not ready yet. Android, like the software that's in mobile phones, came out, I believe, in 2009, around there, like publicly to a lot of people to use and everything. It was in phones in that time. So microtransactions, mobile games, and all that stuff wasn't really popular until the tail end of the 7th generation, and then the 8th generation, which is PS4 and Xbox and all that stuff. That's when it really popped off, you know? And that's where it's like, it makes a lot of sense that he started realizing that this was gonna happen. Like this was gonna happen because again, you could tell like from his projects like MGS2 and like the other Metal Gear Solid games, like he understands how the world works. Like he gets like he's really good at predicting how like things are gonna play out in society. So I think he realized like, yeah, bro, like he's like, I'm not gonna be able to be like creatively free in this company anymore. So I'm gonna have to start figuring my way to demote myself and like get out of here, you know? And same thing with the company themselves. They're probably just kind of the same way too, like where they're like, we don't really want him here anymore because he's just kind of burning our money. Because he's like, damn, he's spending so much money on all these projects, and he's like, yeah, they're kind of giving me a lot of shit for doing this, and I talk shit about mobile games, but like that's what's driving the most of our company. So it's like there's a conflict, you know. So yeah. Death Stranding is part of Metal Gear Solid. Okay. He said he wanted to have his freedom to make his own type of games, and in a way, PT pissed off the higher-ups at Konami because MGS5 was even unfinished because Hideo was kicked out. Cliffy B and all those big names left Epic Games. Yeah. Highly doubt Silent Hill now. I don't think so. I don't highly doubt it. I don't think that, again, the reason I'm even watching this, because I think I'm just trying to show and like, to show you that there's more to just being like, I'm mad at company, I'm not going to work with them. There's financial reasons and there's creative reasons why people don't work with. Again, working within that company, being a higher up is like, bro, at a point and you're getting older, you want to be a creative and you just want to chill out and do your own shit. Like you don't want to have to sit there and sit in meetings and have people talk to you about, okay, well this is performing like this and all that stuff, about a whole bunch of like mobile games and things that he clearly doesn't care about, you know. So. Yeah, exactly. It probably annoyed them. The amount of money he was using to making this stuff was probably annoying them. And again, he was probably getting annoyed by them pressuring him, and then he moved out or whatever. He did his thing. So the whole Silent Hills thing happening and letting it be a thing now is definitely possible. Again, like I said in my videos already, regardless of this situation is specifically Silent Hills, that doesn't really matter. 100% Silent Hills still come. I think that's coming out in the next 2 years. 100%. Again, I know there's people rumbling about the Bluebird team and stuff, which is, I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't know. I will say, man, playing Death Stranding and like playing it, you know, you're mentioning his father and all that stuff in there. It's like, yeah, that stuff was that when I play that game, it makes me like pretty sad because I'm like, yeah, that stuff is very heartwarming and just very vulnerable. Like I really like that stuff about Death Stranding, but. A lot of companies, CEOs only care about making the most amount of money possible and don't give a crap about artistic vision, actually making good games. Yeah, exactly. Making objectively good games or art or whatever, expressionist art is just not the number one things companies have in mind, you know. So, but let's get back to our little video here.
Kojima's firing had to do with him spending too much money without making it back. So imagine being a Konami executive, already frustrated with Kojima's antics and reckless spending, getting the news that not only is he not finished with the Fox engine or Metal Gear Solid 5, but now he wants to start what will likely be years of development on a new Silent Hill game that will involve a big-name film director and star an incredibly popular actor who will almost certainly cost a massive amount of money. It's really not hard to see an exec at least pumping the brakes on Silent Hills, or at most, being entirely fed up with Kojima's disregard for Konami's bottom line and convincing the board of directors that he needs to go. Why? Because there's this new guy named Hayakawa who's making us an insane amount of money with his Dragon Collection game. And he says that he can keep doing it with other mobile games. Look, we've already spent all this money on Metal Gear Solid 5 and the Fox engine, and we have yet to make our money back on it, so let's give Kojima 2 years to finish MGS5. Our final contract with him will end October 9th, 2015, but we'll make him sign a 2-month-long non-compete, so his contract won't officially end until December. If the press asks where he is during the non-compete, we'll just say he's on vacation. And let's make sure that MGS5 has microtransactions, because all those profitable mobile games have those. Oh, and Silent Hills? I don't want to hear anything more about it. Exactly 10 months back from PT's release date was October 12th, 2013. Based on his Twitter, Kojima at that time was in America visiting his LA studio. If I'm right, at some point that day, he got a phone call from Konami HQ in Japan.
Yeah, this is a lot of speculation here.
How will this
Interesting.
lipstick?
Yeah, guys. So what are you guys thinking right now? What you guys thinking? How you feeling? You know, Silent Hill: The Room was not supposed to be a Silent Hill game either. That's true. That is true. Let's get back to it. If you guys can, make sure you guys hit the like button if you can, if you haven't, and also subscribe if you want to. I'll definitely be going live a lot more and making more videos about horror and horror games because this is what I like, and video games in general. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do a podcast that's gonna go a lot more about a lot of other games. I'm gonna be doing that every Tuesday, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video though.
Imagine being Kojima at this point. The company you've given your life to for 27 years just
27
informed
years.
you that you have 2 years to wrap up what you're working on and get out. That annoying dude who kept saying mobile's the future, he just got promoted and will replace you as vice president. It's very likely you were forced to sign an NDA, aka a non-disclosure agreement, so you can't talk to anyone about this as to not affect your former employer's bottom line. Plus, you're going to lose all rights to the game series you helmed for 26 years. And the game engine you've poured all your hopes and dreams into for 5 years will no longer be yours. It's going to be used to make pale imitations of Metal Gear and soccer games. I'd be pissed. Months later, Kojima would meet Nicholas
Winding
Refn,
Refn.
the
Hell
director
yeah.
of the movies Drive and The Neon
Yes,
Demon,
sir.
and the two became
The
fast
king.
friends. The first time Kojima met with Nicholas on Twitter is March 11th, 2014, saying the two talked over creation. The tweet ends with an emphatic fist
Dude,
and
that
features
guy's
Kojima and Nicholas
awesome.
posing as if they were preparing to do battle. When Ground Zeroes released a week after that tweet, on March 18th, 2014, things between Kojima and Konami seemed fine to the outside observer. But with the benefit of hindsight, we can look back on this game and notice some oddities. On the mission Deja Vu, which was a PlayStation exclusive mission and one giant trip down Metal Gear Solid memory lane, certain tasks you're meant to complete have taken on a different meaning. Like when you're supposed to use a blue light attached to your gun to erase logos of real Metal Gear games, and not the various fake Metal Gear games that are strewn about. At a certain point, Kaz will say,
You might be able to erase the markings, but the memories will never disappear.
a hint at what would happen almost exactly a year later when Kojima's name was erased from Metal Gear Solid 5 marketing materials. And
Yes,
after you
sir.
erase all the logos to real Metal Gear games, Kaz says,
You did it. You erased all the markings, but every one of them will always be with you. You seem to be a fan of Hideo Kojima games.
That last part's interesting, considering that Psycho Mantis' original line that's being referenced here was,
I see that you enjoy Konami games.
also during this mission, you can find a Kojima Productions logo without the fox in it for both the main and LA studios, hinting that there will be a point in the future where Kojima Productions would lose the Fox engine, the Metal Gear franchise, or both. 3 months later, on June 12, 2014, Kojima was interviewed by Time, who asked him why he came back to the series when he said he'd stopped making Metal Gear Solid games after MGS4. Kojima responded by saying he originally wanted his younger staff to helm MGS5, but numbered MGS games turned out to be too big for them. He ended his answer by saying, and this time, I'll say it again, this is the last one. Not the last Metal Gear, but the last one I'll work on. But Kojima wasn't going out without a fight. At some point before or around this time, Kojima realized his staff had already done all this work on a teaser for Silent Hills back when it was actually going to happen. The concept trailer was neat, and it was an absolute shame it would never come to pass. But what if he could tweak it to create a small, unrelated game with a hidden message? A gauntlet of absurd puzzles with a trailer for his unfairly canceled Silent Hills project at the end. After all, as long as his staff kept the secret, none of the execs actually played video games, so they wouldn't beat it and shut it down prematurely. Besides, once people found the trailer, the cat's out of the bag. Kojima could get his Sony contacts to silently put this new game on the PlayStation Store and announce it at Gamescom 2014. But what about the other people outside Konami who were involved with the Silent Hills project? After all, Kojima didn't have any of their contracts finalized. He'd have to meet with them to let them in on what he was planning, and gain a little confidence along the way. July 22nd, 2014, had reunion with one of my soul warriors, Nicholas Winding Refn, who visited our LA studio. Now I'm fully charged. July 24th, 2014, reunion with my another soul warrior, Guillermo del Toro. Had soul fight and hug. I feel I'm charged. July 24th, 2014. Had reunion with one of my soul warriors, Norman Reedus. It's been for half a year. I feel I'm charged.
Interesting.
This game Kojima Productions was making was no longer a teaser for Silent Hills. The previous version was, absolutely, but not this new one. This new one was Kojima publicly shaming Hideki Hayakawa, Kagemasa Kazuki, and the rest of Konami's executives for a long...
I'm gonna just say I don't think that's true. Again, I'll say this, right? This is the problem with media and user-created content. Anyone could just make a narrative they want to make. Obviously, this video is amazing and great. It gets his point across on what he believes, and it's awesome. But yeah, you can't take everything at face value just because someone made an emotional video that makes it seem like that's exactly what happened. Again, that's in his opinion. This is what happened, you know. So yeah, I don't think it's like, oh, he made this thing because like, he made like this thing to like call them out. I was like, I don't know about that. You know, it is what it is, but let's see.
Long list of huge mistakes he felt they were making, up to and including firing him. It was autobiographical, but shrouded in metaphor, with one of the only ways of deciphering it being through its references to specific dates. PT was more than a great little horror game. It was an extremely creative way of getting around an NDA. One of the reasons I like this theory so much is because it doesn't just explain bits or pieces of the game. All of a sudden, everything about PT comes into focus in a way that it never has before. From the cryptic lines to the colored flashlights, all these things that were once mysterious have newfound meaning. Take, for example, Lisa. What was once PT's de facto YouTube thumbnail, Lisa can now be interpreted as the Fox engine itself. Killed by Konami, potentially her husband in PT, through their limited vision of gaming's future and the ousting of Kojima. Lisa is shown resurrected and pregnant, meaning Konami still wanted to use the Fox engine to create more games after they fired the people that made it. The Sync Fetus's monologue hints at this.
She had to get a part-time job working a grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt.
Well, guys, I mean, wow. That's where we're at right now. Look, we have the Starfield trailer. That's great. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's definitely like, it's fantastical, bro. It's mad fantastical. It's like, oh, yeah, the Lisa's, the Fox engine, all that stuff. It's like, bro, I mean, hey, listen. Again, it's great. It's cool when people put their theories all together and make videos about it. Again, I'm not knocking the hustle at all because I'd love to be able to do this, but I just haven't done it yet or whatever. But again, I just feel like it's cool he did that. I just feel like when people interpret things, people take things as like, oh yeah, this is what happened. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna run with this, and this is the answer. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, that's not how things work, you know. Oh shit.
They liked how it looked, a reference to its graphical quality and rendering capabilities, despite how difficult it was to use. The working a grocery store cash register line may reference microtransaction-heavy games it could be used for, or other games that weren't utilizing the full potential of the engine. The Sync Fetus could also be seen as representing the Silent Hills project itself, a game for the Fox engine that wasn't allowed to come to full term. 204863 represents Kojima, being that the 24th of August 1963 is Kojima's birthday. With this number's inclusion in PT, Kojima seems to be saying that Konami executives, or possibly Kagemasa Kazuki specifically, became enraged by Kojima, largely due to him spending all of Konami's money on the Fox engine, Metal Gear Solid 5, and other ventures while not being profitable, and that they were driven to destroy Kojima Productions because of Kojima. This is all mirrored in PT, where a father is driven to murder his family because of the number he kept hearing over the radio, 204863.
Several days before the murders, neighbors say they heard the father repeating a sequence of numbers in a loud voice. They said it was like he was chanting some strange spell.
In fact, the first time you hear 204863 in the game, it's said on the radio by a voice urging the listener to give in to paranoia.
You can't trust the tap water. Look behind you. I said, look behind you. 204863.
As if to say Kagemasa was paranoid about Kojima taking all the credit
Yeah, I don't know
for
about
his
this,
company.
though.
The reason I'm singling out Kagemasa, because in case you didn't know, Kagemasa is the chairman, while his son, Takuya Kozuki, is president.
Yeah, okay. I think I had enough of that video. That was interesting. Sorry about watching that the whole time. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happened on this Twitter here. Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Oh man, this is just sad, man. This is just sad. Oh man. What is this? Oh, this is just people talking about that. But yeah, guys. I don't know if anyone. I'm probably gonna get off soon. Because I mean, at this point right now, it's just kind of like I feel like I'm pretty caught up with everything. There's at this point, I'm just waiting for the rest to come out. Like I'm waiting for whatever happens next. In my opinion, what happens next is that we're just gonna wait till August. We're probably gonna have a PlayStation event in July, and that's really all we can do is just wait. And I think for the next few days or a week, this Twitter account and everyone surrounding this Blue Box Game Studios things are probably going to be quiet for a little bit, just as they did when they dropped the trailer. You know, buzz came out, then they deciphered, they pushed the buzz down, they tried to like temper expectations, and then they came back again, did the whole Silent Hill tweet or whatever, and then that did the whole thing again. So I think they're going to be silent for a little bit, and they'll be back. But I'll definitely be here to update you guys on anything. If you guys hold up. Hey, know the biggest and most dedicated channel about these theories? I don't know what channel. If you guys have the link to the channel or like tell me the name of the channel that has like the best coverage of this. I mean, I'm gonna just try my best. And to me, I'm more of a commentator type channel. I'm just here to like take what people say and give my own opinion on it. You know, I'm not like this guy that we just watched a video of. I'm not sitting here making up my own theories, really. Like, I do have my own theories, and my own theory is just that this is real, 100% real, and everything else they're trying to do is just deflection. And they're just playing with the media, going back and forth about this whole thing. Because, again, how do you delay an app, again, not a video game, app from 3 days and then all the way to August, and you delay it on the day of? It's like all this stuff is fishy. There's so much fishy things about it. I have nothing else I can say. So for now, I'm gonna probably get off. If you guys can, make sure you guys like this video. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. I'll probably be dropping some more videos soon. Like I said, I have a podcast coming out on this channel. Starting on Tuesday, it'll be a weekly podcast talking about everything in gaming, like a lot of the top news of the past week, basically. And I'm gonna see if I can drop some more videos on some gear, maybe like some controllers and headsets and stuff. But also, I'm gonna see if I can make more videos about interesting things like this. I'm probably gonna also try to stream, what's that game called again? Visage, or maybe Silent Hill 4 or something like that. I just want to play some games with you guys and just hang out with you guys. I'll probably be coming on here probably daily, live streaming something, or every 2 days or something like that. And then, I'll be dropping videos and stuff like that too. So if you guys can, make sure, thanks for streaming those nice catharsis. Yeah, no, this whole thing it's a whole journey, man. So I'm loving it. I'm really, really, really thankful for everyone being here. Cause this is really, really cool. You know, we're all just super excited. We all just want the best thing to come out of all this. And I'm telling you right now, I do think we're going to get something. Like, I'm not saying that the game's going to be great, because it could be Bluebird Team working on it, and you know what happens if Bluebird Team works on this. But yeah, if you guys haven't liked the video, make sure you guys like it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya. Thank you all for coming out. See ya.